The stars outside the command bridge glittered coldly, indifferent to the turmoil inside the war room. Commander Reel stood before the vast holographic display, tension thick in the air. He was surrounded by officers of the United Galactic Federation, faces grim, eyes sharp with a mix of fear and disbelief. "Captain, the transmission is clear," reported Lieutenant Vec. "The message from the Thraxians is explicit. Attacking their outpost means declaring war on the deadliest species in this sector." Rill nodded slowly, absorbing the weight of the statement. The Thraxians, known across the galaxy as ruthless, nearly unstoppable warriors, were feared even by the oldest empires. Their fleets were said to consume entire star systems. Few dared challenge them, fewer lived to tell the tale. And now, humanity had just done exactly that. The mission had seemed simple enough. A small team led by Captain Halen was sent to investigate a remote Thraxian outpost, rumored to be experimenting with forbidden technology that threatened the fragile balance of power. The order was clear: gather intelligence, avoid conflict. But something had gone wrong. A surprise attack from unknown assailants hit the outpost while the humans were there. In the chaos, Captain Halen's forces fought back fiercely. They destroyed the attackers and in the process obliterated key parts of the outpost. The aftermath had sparked the dreaded message, a declaration of war from the Thraxian High Command. Back on the Resolute, humanity's flagship, Commander Rill paced the bridge floor. The crew moved with practiced efficiency, though whispers of worry reached his ears. "Is this really how it ends?" murmured Ensign Dalo, barely above a whisper. Rill stopped, meeting the young officer's gaze. "No," he said firmly. "This is how it begins. Now, we must be ready." The Resolute was a fortress in the void, bristling with weapons and shield generators that no enemy had yet overcome. Humanity had survived countless threats before, by outthinking and outlasting its foes. The Thraxians, however, were unlike any enemy encountered. "They don't negotiate," explained Rill's chief strategist, Mara. "Their way is war or death. They've declared war on us because they see us as a threat to their dominance. And they're right." The galactic map lit up with countless fleets beginning to mobilize. The Thraxians summoned allies and mercenaries, ready to crush the new defiant player. But humanity did not cower. From Earth's deep command centers, orders were transmitted swiftly. Every ship in the fleet was placed on high alert. Research labs accelerated production of new weapons. Diplomats reached out to potential allies, knowing the coming war would be long and brutal. Captain Halen, fresh from the outpost battle, joined the command staff via secure video feed. "We didn't start this war lightly," she said, her voice steady. "But we fought with honor. The attack on the outpost was a threat to the galaxy's safety. We acted to prevent greater harm." Ryle nodded approvingly. "Your actions saved countless lives. Now we must stand firm." Weeks passed and the tension escalated. Scouting parties clashed, skirmishes flared across star systems, and reports of brutal combat filtered in. One night, as the Resolute drifted near a contested system, alarms blared suddenly. Sensors detected a massive Thraxian fleet warping in. "Battle. Stations," Rill commanded. "Prepare to engage." The enemy ships were monstrous, heavily armored and armed with devastating weaponry. The air crackled with energy as both fleets charged. The battle was fierce and unforgiving. Thraxian tactics were brutal, designed to break morale and overwhelm with sheer force. Yet humanity fought with a combination of tenacity and ingenuity. Ships darted through asteroid fields using natural cover to avoid enemy fire. Electronic warfare disrupted targeting systems. Human pilots executed daring maneuvers exploiting weaknesses in the Thraxian formation. On the bridge, Rill directed the fight with calm precision. "We hold the line. Focus fire on their lead destroyers." Slowly, the tide turned. The Resolute unleashed a barrage of plasma torpedoes that tore through the enemy's flagship. One by one, the Thraxian vessels faltered. After hours of battle, the enemy retreated, leaving the battlefield scarred and silent. Cheers erupted among the crew, but Rill's face remained grave. "This is just the beginning," he reminded them. "They will return, stronger, angrier. Meanwhile, across the galaxy, the declaration of war sent shockwaves. Many species realized that Earth was no longer a backwater planet, but a rising power willing to challenge the deadliest forces. Some sought alliance with humanity, eager to stand against the Thraxian threat. Others chose to stay neutral, watching carefully which side would prevail. Captain Halen addressed a gathering of allied commanders. "We face an enemy without mercy, but we fight for survival, for freedom. Our resolve must be unbreakable." As battles continued, humanity revealed hidden strengths. Advanced cloaking devices, powerful AI-assisted targeting, and energy shields capable of withstanding extreme assaults all turned the tide in their favor. But the war took a toll. Star systems were devastated, colonies threatened, lives lost. Yet even in darkness, human determination shone brightest. In one key battle near the Krina Nebula, Captain Halen's forces executed a daring raid, destroying a major Thraxian supply base. The victory was hailed as a turning point. After the battle, Halen spoke with her crew, voice steady but filled with hope. "We fight not just with weapons but with heart. The galaxy will know that humanity does not yield." Back on the Resolute, Commander Reel stood at the viewport, watching distant stars flicker. He felt the weight of command, but also the promise of a future forged by courage. "The deadliest species thought us weak," he said quietly. "They learned the hard way. We are the storm they never expected." The galaxy had changed forever. War had been declared, but humanity's fury had only just begun.